Rohan, thank you for joining us today for this series.
Yeah, thank you, Roshan. Thank you very much for allowing me and giving me the opportunity to put my voice once again, my target audience. Why I believe my target audience? I'm a passionate teacher. I'm a passionate training placement officer. Since a decade, for more than 13 years, I'm dealing with the training and placement activities. People used to ask me that why you have sticked up with the one college and one stream only. It is because of I love to work there. That's why, and the same things which you have allowed me to put my once again my views, my views, information, also call my opinion for the skilling of the India. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, Rohan. It's a pleasure having you with us for this interview today. So, like you mentioned, you've been in the industry for 13 years and you love doing what you do. So, before we get into that bit, we'd like to know a little more about Rohan Kurri, a little bit about your professional journey. So, tell us about your educational journey from, your schooling days to where you are today. How has that journey for you been?
This is Professor Rohan Kurri. It's purely a Rohan Kurri, which has a so-called interest in putting anything in front of the audience. I don't say I'm a born leader, but I do believe because of my schooling, because of my college days, and because of my opportunities in my curricular and my professional work, I shaped up myself as one of the professor for the training and placement era. I have done my masters in mechanical engineering. I have done my MBA in human resource and production engineering and management. Why the management, MBA and ME? The question which will ask by many people eventually. Because of the passion, after my engineering, I have done my MBA. Prior to that, I have done my Bachelor's of Engineering from College of Engineering, Apalsogai, and my schooling from my diploma from Government Polytechnic, Solapur. Schooling done elements in mechanical engineering, that is one of technical education from Sri Digambar Jain Gurukul, Solapur. My all education has been covered up in India, and especially from Solapur, but my graduation has done in Marathwada, one of the region, one of the beautiful College of Engineering. So in the year 2003, I have done my schooling. In year 2006, I have done my diploma. In year 2009, I have done my graduation. Eventually, I have joined my organization VP Institute of Engineering and Technology in 2010. I have took 1 year of experience, industrial experience in Finance System Private Limited, which is one of the product-based automation company in Pune, Maharashtra. Then I took my engineering masters, and then after putting myself into the training and placement positions, I found myself to be upgraded with the management skills and especially human resource and the education. So this is a fusion of dual MBA. It covers my both the interest, education and
True. I think this is a classic example of keeping learning continuous. You're a perfect example of that. So, you having been a student yourself, you've gone through every emotion, every feeling, and everything that comes with being a student at colleges, and then going on to your first job, right? So, post your formal education, you joined, like you mentioned, you joined Fine Arts System as their project engineer. So, post joining them, how did you find everything? How were you prepared for the role? Because this was your first job straight out of the college. So how easy or difficult was it for you?
Yeah, frankly speaking, while I'm introducing myself in Finance System Private Limited, I am thoroughly prepared for the SSBs. SSB is one of the topmost examinations conducted across the world by Indian Army and Indian Navy and Indian Armed Forces. I was passionate about Air Force and Navy because of my brother working in Navy. So I have prepared in the year of third year. of my engineering for SSPs. I've been went to Bangalore. I've been in FSB Mysore 76 AEC batch of general category of technical entry. Earlier it was SSB. I'm proudly said I'm a conference out candidate, even though I'm out from the conference. But I believe that I have kept my 100% to get succeed.
True.
I was thrown out of the SSB. I was analyzing it. It was because of my MTI problem, and moreover, I was not been that much seasoned for putting up myself and my views in front of the audience. So even though it was so-called a puppeting of kind of interviews preparation, but because of that only I was thrown out. Then when I went to the Final System Private Limited, I found myself I should be having thorough with the fusion of not only the technical skills but also putting yourself with a good person as an engineer with a good communication skill. Communication is not just about talking English. Communication is all about your combined a total package of your views in front of the others, so that it will going to convince and communicate effectively.
True.
So I've been found that without preparation it is not possible. When I was into the so-called finance system and in the college, I believe that yes, I can do this, I can do that, but unless and until the mock interviews, unless and until you're putting your SWOT analysis,
Right.
these all things are needed. When I'm putting the same things in front of my students, the students also believe that yes, I can, but more it's not up to the mark.
True. So in fact, thank you for being honest, and thank you for sharing your experience that you did.
I believe honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy, because whenever my friends are very known to me that I believe whatever मुझे जो लगा है दिल में है, जो दिमाग में है वो straight front of. अगर बुरा लगा वो it will be for the time being, but it will give a good relationship.
True. It's with a pinch of salt, always the honesty. True. Absolutely. Well spoken, Rohan. Right. Now, so then, after this fine art, you moved on and training and placement happened for you, right? So what sparked your interest in the field of training and placement? And were there any specific experiences or realizations that, motivated you to take on roles dedicated to what you're doing right now, connecting students with career opportunities and at the same time enhancing their skills and everything? So what motivated you to come into this zone?
Frankly speaking, like me, many training placement officers are accidental training placement officers.
Okay, that's another honest statement.
Yeah, accidental. It not accidental, just not accidental. But when you are working in any of the education industry, and especially in polytechnic or engineering streams, so there is no so-called typical position of hiring for the training and placement officers.
Right.
When I joined VVP Polytechnic in 2010, at that time I am proudly say I'm a proud student of Professor Polampalli sir, who is one of the training placement officer.
Mm-hmm.
And that Polampalli sir has given me an opportunity to work on with the Government Polytechnic Solapur. Government Polytechnic Solapur was conducting one pool campus interview, and I am alumni of the GPS Solapur, Government Polytechnic Solapur. So I had a good connect with all the teachers. When I have been put myself as a teacher, I was with the passion only. I thrown myself that in a student community what we can do for them, and it was just the starting phase of my college. We have established in 2007. VVP Polytechnic established in 2007, and when I came there, it was just an first or second batch of Polytechnic. So that has given me a good opportunity to put myself to something in a training and placement set. I have gone through the management. I have gone through a few of the decisions. Even though I was working in mechanical engineering department, I convinced my HOD. At that time, HS Kulkarni sir was there for as a training placement, HOD of Mechanical Engineering Department. And GPS has given me one opportunity of Bajaj Engineering to bridge my students to that institute. That was the initiation of my training and placement journey. When I was doing this thoroughly by putting my both the responsibility, I was lecturer and I was doing training placement officer's job also, connecting the companies, bridging my students to the company, pulling all my students opportunities available for them. So this has given me an X factor of my myself into the my all colleague. And in 2012, after 2 years of good working, my chairman noted that yes, you are doing good in training placement. Then I have given when one award was offered me, that ideal student, ideal teacher for training placement and all things. I had dedicated that to my chairman and my secretary. Why? It is not because of their secretary and chairman of where I am working. It is because of them that they have given me an opportunity to put my skills for the where I am perfect. So they have given me and they have posted me for engineering to control all the colleges activities. So that has the initiation of this one. Earlier, I was working with Professor Raj Chirchi, who was my training placement officer in College of Engineering, Ahmedabad. I was student coordinator for the training placement department. So that is nothing but linking my career for the training placement journey. But yes, I was having that passion to work for something my student can do.
Sure. In fact, with what you said right now, it makes it very clear for me that you are, of course, one of the foundational pillars for VVP Institute, who's taken it from from 2010 to where you are today. I'm sure it's a 360-degree turn to what you were doing and what you are doing. So I'm glad VVP has somebody like you. Interesting.
It's my pleasure.
True. Now, before you started your working career, you of course did your dual MBAs, your engineering, and a couple of things that you mentioned earlier. In the current role, are you able to manage the same, or are you able to sustain the same learning that you could do earlier?
Yeah, it was difficult. It was difficult to with the same zeal and with the same effort. It is only because of the time constraint. Because time constraint, I have to cover up all the things. I have to work for my college. I have to work for myself. I have to work for my all some social activities. I am a social. I believe I love to work on few of the social platforms. So mixing these all things, the time constraint will be there. But no doubt, I have done my engineering before my marriage, but masters of mechanical engineering and masters in MBA I have done post my marriage. While I was MBA was done after having my 2 childs. So that is what if you have the passion of learning, कभी कभी मेरे घर वाले भी बोलते हैं अभी बस आज के अभी इससे ज्यादा अभी पढ़ना नहीं है आपको. तो भाई मैं जब वॉकिंग के लिए जाता हूँ मेरे दोस्त पूछते भाई आपका PhD कब होगा. मुझे पता है कि मुझे इंटरेस्ट है लर्निंग में और माई फैमिली सपोर्ट के बिना तो कोई पॉसिबिलिटी ये नहीं है. बट यस, आपके पास अगर झील है, आपके पास अगर पैशन है, तो फिर आप आराम से यू कैन ग्रो एंड वर्क. बिकॉज आई गिव 3 examples. 1, I have done my advanced certification course in career counseling, international career counseling, international schools. I have done my post DBM from the one of online platform. I have done few of the certifications, especially related to the career counselor. So if you have the zeal and if you want to work with the same passion, that could be possible. But yes, for that the inner voice should be there.
True, definitely. Great. Now, interestingly, like you mentioned, you've been learning and a lot of family support is needed. That is definitely true. Otherwise, without that, we wouldn't be heading anywhere. Right. Now, in a long career till now, Rohan, looking back, do you see a direct impact of your educational choices on your career trajectory? Are there any specific skills or lessons from your academic journey that continue to influence your approach in the current role that you are handling?
Yes, if you say that there is few of the lessons which have given me so that I can go with the same 100% output for my role and responsibilities. When I was being an engineering, engineering, it's not just about learning with even though I'm a mechanical engineer. Engineering is, I always tell to my students कि अगर आप इंजीनियरिंग कर रहे हो इसका मतलब ये नहीं it is just related with the machines, it is just related with your engineering is a package of all professional skills. During your 4 years of engineering, when you look back when what you have done, it is not just about the technical education you have done. You have done many things which is represent yourself as a professional person. When I went to one recently I went to one Jana bank opening in Solapur branch. At that time I was fortunate to have this country head of Jana bank with me, and we were on the same dais and discussing about, sir, what you have done and what I have done. So they were asking me about my education. So I told them that I am, even though I'm putting yourself as a HR related work, but I have done my engineering. So at the same instant, sir told me, sir, I have also done my engineering. So the state country head of a bank is an engineer. So engineering is not about just learning you with the machine. Why? It is because of all the qualities which you framed for a good career. So it is covering in your this. Yes, I am absolutely fortunate to completing my engineering. So after that one, my choices has given me to lead not just an academic but also the academies as well as the industry collaboration.
Very well said. Interesting. Well, thank you, Rohan, for sharing about your professional journey. There's a lot of learning that I've personally had, and I'm sure once the audience watches this, they'll definitely get to learn that learning is a continuous process. There's never a
yes.
Interesting.
Right. Absolutely.
Great. Talking about challenges and demand for career skilling. Now, in this part, we talk about the challenges and demand for career skilling. Now, in your experience, what non-technical skills or attributes do you think students commonly lack but are crucial for success in the professional world? And how can an educational institution address this gap?
Yeah, first of all, with your platform, I would like to once again appeal all the governing people of education system to take care about the role of training and placement officers as a very prime role.
Sure.
Even though I am working as the Maharashtra Training Placement Officers Association, one of governing member, we are putting ourselves to address the AICT so that it will be going to give like librarian, like WS, the workshop superintendent, and likewise the posts are available in the education system. There is no so-called training placement officers post. If we could have that post, it will be definitely. Now I am coming to your connecting point. What are the main apart of the technical, and the skills are relevant to the industry?
Right.
They said day in day out, people used to say that हमारे पास रोजगारी की बहुत सारी कमतरता, हम इस पे एम्फसाइज करना चाहते हैं. हमारे पास रोजगार की कमतरता नहीं है, रोजगार क्षम लोगों की कमतरता. I repeat in the English. We don't have unemployment in our society. We do have unemployable students, or so-called the aspirant candidates. Why? According to the many of your statistics, we do clarify that we are lagging with the skills, and not about just learning about CA or engineering or something. Moreover, if I have the quality of putting myself as a professional, then you should put your all language, you should put your all knowledge, you put all your experience with the communication. So where we are gapping up. So communication skills, बहुत सारे बार लोगों ने इसका जिक्र किया. People have taught many things about the communication gap, is that. But the education system जो अभी बन गया है, so the good initiation has been taken by the government as well as the few institutes to bridge up. But I believe to cover up all the packages of industry need, it's not just about the communication. It is about your all the 360 skills needed. True. 360 skills covers communication, your technical, your presentable, your total of understanding people's psychology, understanding the the professional when we are dealing with the clients, then how the client is expect in a simple way to get solved his problem. So every professional is paid for his product, service or trading something because of he's solving some problem of others. And when you are solving the problem solving skills gives a very vital role in putting yourself. यहाँ पे मार्केट में 4 लोग हैं आपको प्रोडक्ट बेचने वाले, but the person who specifically sell in a simple and best way, he wins. So we need the problem solving skills, we need communication skills, no doubt. Not technical skills will come with the education. For that, it is framework has been made.
Right. I think this is a common challenge across all institutes across India, where non-technical skills are a bit lacking, and like you said, we have a lot of unemployable candidates. But there is opportunities out there in the market. That definitely.
Yes. Opportunities. If you are talking about, agar I am not with any of government, I am not against any government. I just believe that opportunities are like after I have given one a good topic to discuss in my student community. COVID is having given you in Hindi, COVID वरदान है या शाप है. तो उसमें शाप तो बहुत सारे लोग बोलते हैं भाई, लेकिन वरदान के बारे में कुछ तो आपका जो पॉइंट है पुट करो. So COVID has given a very good opportunity for especially Indian market and Indian people because of the digitalization, and this all the opportunities have been increased. But unfortunately, because of the lacunas into these skills, it is not putting up to the mark. Day in, day out, in the market, people used to pay up for recruitment process outsourcing. And recruitment process आप बोलते हो, यानी recruitment करने के लिए लोग बाहर से लोगों को पैसा क्यों दे रहे हैं? तो जो आपकी need है, जो आपके skills है, वो लोगों के पास बहुत कम है जो आपको चाहिए, और इसीलिए तो वो सब कुछ चल रहा है because of the lacking of the skills.
Absolutely, very well said.